guys. We are in Bassenstein at the main four-way intersection. We stand up against the farm murders, and we're actually standing here with the lady who organized the whole march or sort of protest. It's a passive protest against the farm murders, and we just want to find out why exactly she did this and how she got the community to come together and stand as one against these murders. So how did you get the community to know what you were doing, and that just for anyone out there that also wants to stand up against farm murders and maybe do what you did? Can you just give us a little bit of insight in how you got it about?
Well, it started with a post in our community group saying we should wear black on Monday, the 30th of October. And I said, why can't we as a community of farmers stand against this? And decided, basically someone said, okay, let us know your plans. I'm like, no, don't get me wrong, I want someone to lead. And they're like, what's wrong with you? So I thought about it, and I actually prayed about it, and I ended up arranging this in 2 days. And basically I started a WhatsApp group, just support our farmers, and sent out a WhatsApp link, and everyone around Gauteng actually started joining. Actually people from PE actually joined it, and when they heard it's actually just here, they're like, yeah, they're like, what are we doing in PE? So I'm like, start your own thing, you know. And in 2 days we arranged, how many were there? Over 100 people, yeah. And we prayed at 12, and yeah, we're now just making visible.
Just made the banners and everything.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a thing of you have to be known, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's just as simple as a social media and just standing up and actually just setting up a group and just saying we stand against these murders.
Exactly. I'm an ordinary woman, mother, daughter. I'm just tired. My heart gets ripped out every time I hear of a farm murder. I just can't stand and do nothing anymore. I'm, as a person standing here today, surrounded by Christians and wonderful people, just doing what we have to do.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate that you've started this, and we're all proud to be here to stand here for the farmers. I know that that's from my side. We thank you.
Yeah. And I think before we end the video, if there's anyone overseas or anything, I know you mentioned something earlier about how they can also get involved and how they can also have their share, their say in this. Do you mind just saying a little more about that?
I've actually shared some posts to a Portugal group, South Africans living in Portugal, and they are just as us, tired of standing and doing nothing. And I've noticed someone saying we're taking a march to the South African embassy with a memorandum. So if you can do that, gather some people, make our voices heard in abroad. I mean, it took one farmer with a broken heart giving instructions for us to wear black on Monday to make this what it is at the moment. People are standing up. I'm actually overwhelmed with all the messages and suggestions, and I can't believe it just took one farmer.
One farmer on a social media platform. I think us as normal people can do that as well. Just share a post, like a post, just get the word out there, just stand up, make a sign, stand there for an hour. It's not a lot. It's just show that you don't stand for these murders. I think that's
and
it.
Currently there's momentum for it, so don't let that momentum die.
Exactly.
It's now our time to stand up against this.
And I think a big tool in our standing against this is that we turn back to Jesus.
Exactly.
So especially the Christians that stand together with what we're doing here today, just pray. I think the main thing is prayer.
Pray for strength.
Yeah, it's prayer, and it's we're not doing it out of we're not doing it in a destructive way. We're just doing it in a passive way, letting people know that we stand against this and that we don't like the farm murders, and we're going to stand up. Just be passive, just pray, and just trust.
Thank you.